Good morning. Day
Good
two for you
morning.
people. Day two for you people that have been working all week trying to bring home the bacon. And then you go by the store on the way home and find out the bacon is bioengineered. Man, doesn't that make you feel like your balls are to the wall?
Yeah. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song, I wrote a song, I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song. I wrote a song.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Not enough
He
coffee.
ended the song.
No, that's where it ends because I need more coffee. But hey, guess what? It's Tuesday. Are you ready,
Happy
Shift?
Tuesday, Truck.
Yeah, are you
Yeah,
ready?
let's do this.
All right, it's Topless Tuesday. Everybody take your shirts off. Joking. All right,
You
let's
just
see.
got to get us one more time with that.
Yeah. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, that's right. It's Shift Kicker, the Shift Kicker and Trust Show. How you doing? Reba, you like my new hat? Like my
I
stash?
do.
Yeah, it's
And
Tuesday, Topless Tuesday. So if you got a shirt on, you take it off because you can't enter unless you got no shirt on. This is a skins only club. There ain't no freaking
uh-oh.
shirts here. Shh,
Uh-oh.
just don't show
Uh-oh.
your camera. Don't turn the camera on. So before anything else, I'm going to blow you out with my weather. You ready? It is the
Ready?
20th day of February. It is currently 50 degrees and sunny in west central Texas, and it's supposed to get up to 83. Yes, I did not stutter. 83 degrees today. Woohoo! Party
And,
time!
and here in Minnesota, it's currently 29 degrees, and we're supposed to get up to 40 degrees in Minnesota.
Yeah, well, you might want to shut your
Mhm.
refrigerator. You're
But
leaving
by
the door
Friday,
open.
we're supposed to be a high of 50.
Oh, you don't even
What?
you don't even want to know what it is on Friday here. But I guarantee you, we're creeping up. And I had to laugh because some of the meteorologists in the group were like, "Oh yeah, spring's here already." I said, "No, it ain't. You dumbasses. Look at next month's." Man, I swear they get excited because the sun comes out.
Uh-huh.
It's all that stuff. They're not
We've had some of
spraying.
our most snow in March here.
Yeah. Yep, it's
Yep.
gonna be a white Easter.
Yeah, like last year was a white Easter. We actually still had snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Craziness.
So okay, but well, before we
So
do anything else,
I'm
I
gonna
got
say some quick. Can I do
quick.
some quick good mornings?
Yeah, that's what I was
Good
gonna say.
morning.
Good morning, everybody. Yep.
Okay. Good morning, Harvest Mary Moon. And I know Thomas Hill was here and he had to leave.
Yeah.
Al Bundy and John Camper. Good morning, guys. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Longboarding Mom just
Yeah.
popped in also.
Yeah. And for y'all who are just waking up trying to drink your coffee stuff, longboarding mom dropped another video last night. She made she jarred chocolate syrup. They look good.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
made chocolate syrup? I'm gonna have to go watch.
Yeah. I can't remember how long. I want to say it's like an 18-minute video, but it was worth every freaking drool. Al was drooling the whole time. I'm like, ooh, yum, 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 yum. So she was worried about making it into candy, but it was awesome. Ooh, snow down to 1,000 feet. Yep. And they keep saying spring's here. Spring ain't here. Man. So
Neither.
today is Tuesday. Man, Monday just feels like I was so busy all day that it was a blur. And the bad thing is,
Uh-huh.
I didn't even get to go to the gun store and go to the range like I planned.
Oh,
Other things happen, and yeah,
yep. I heard that. I did rewatch the stream,
yeah.
just so you know.
You're just seeing if I was talking smack when you weren't around.
No, I wanted. I
AB
just
dropped
wanted
the
to let
dime.
you
He
know.
said you pay. AB said you paid him $100 to babysit me. I see how it is. Can't trust me on my own.
Not.
Yeah.
No. I did. I did invite him to come up though, and said, "Hey, Trust can be by himself if you want to join him. Here you go. Here's the link." And I gave it to
Well,
him.
he knows. He knows more than, and he should know more than anything else. He's more than welcome. I was dropping the stream in chat for him.
Holy crap! You actually did that.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I mean, I don't hardly ever do that. So,
Uh-uh.
so, one of these days, the longboarding mom's got a day off. Oh, wait, she is off. I'll be able to get her up here, and she can freaking talk about snow and Hershey's chocolate and municipal stuff and. But I don't know. So, the top news of the day has nothing to do with Potato Head, even though he's trying to take credit for it. You ready?
Ready.
China is not the number one country that the U.S. is buying all products from now. Good morning, hey
Imagine
girl.
that.
Good to see you. Mexico has taken number one spot because the way China's been acting and withholding and doing all this stuff, yeah, Biden ended up having to do what Trump was doing all along, was trying to work with our northern and southern neighbors and work out deals to get stuff done and forget about China. I guess somebody
Yep.
in the administration finally twisted Biden's depends the right way, and he's like, "Hey, that sounds like a good idea." And of course, they didn't tell him Mr. Trump was the one that initiated it, but hey. But,
Right.
so
And good morning, hey Cal. Good to see you. I'm glad you came.
you know, but I already see problems for the Mexico one because I talked about the problems we already had with the cartels and how they're running the government and everything in Mexico. Eventually, they're going to be funneling everything in all the products we're getting from Mexico then.
Uh-huh.
So either Canada needs to step up, start producing stuff, or big corporations here in the U.S. just need to start freaking making the stuff. So we're not
Yeah.
depending on other people. Because
Made in the USA, they say. Come on, let's
yeah,
do this.
because here's the big thing: the one thing that Mexico buys a lot of from us is natural gas. They don't have good electricity down there, so they buy a lot of natural gas for their factories and for their homes and stuff, and they don't put in money in their infrastructure. So the higher prices we're paying on natural gas is because they're sending it to Mexico. Think about it. Hey,
Crazy.
Rubberneck, good morning. Marla, good morning. Good to see you. And I haven't seen Chicken Noodle Girl, but last time I heard her about 3 days ago, she was still down for the count with the
COVID.
Jabberwocky, and she's trying to get better. Her kitty cat's still hanging on next to her, trying to make her feel
Oh,
better. So, if anybody's wondering about Chicken Noodle, that's the only one I've heard of so far. But
darn.
yeah, and
Well, speaking of that,
huh,
now I know people have known I took care of my neighbor. She had just come home from her son's house because at first, when she went to the doctor, they said she had the vid, but she went back. not even 24 hours later to urgent care, and they tested her and they said she didn't have it. So,
Hmm.
makes you wonder how good these tests really are.
Yeah.
And so they gave her a good antibiotic and she's doing great, other than she's still kind of afraid to be home alone at night.
No.
So we're
Sounds
work
like she
I'm
needs a
working with
pet.
her. Yeah. That was one of my suggestions. I'm working with the family to try and figure this out. Either get her a night nurse or something, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I can't continue to do it. Being
Hey,
up
good
for
morning, West
36
Texas.
hours was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Good morning, West Texas Stacker. Good to see you. And if you haven't checked out West Texas Stacker, go check him out because the other day he made omelets. Oh my God. Then he shows a pan of sausage and everything else. And I'm like, I was starving. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. I believe it might have been yesterday. But hey, my days are all mixed up. Is it Friday yet?
Nope.
Okay, Al Bundy. Let's see what he says. Good morning. Trust had me laughing all day after yesterday's show. I don't know. What about the show? I don't even remember the show. I just remember Sif left me, paid a babysitter, and he came on board, and he did an awesome job. But he didn't leave me no chicken nuggies, bastard. Yeah, I'm calling you out,
Whoa,
AB.
wait a minute. He broke the contract.
No,
He
he didn't
broke
give
the
me no chicken
contract. He is
nuggies.
not getting paid.
Yeah,
He is not getting paid. He was supposed to leave chicken nuggets.
yeah,
Dang it, AB.
yeah. Okay, let's see. Rubberneck says you cannot trust those tests. I've already figured that out. I don't take the test. If I am sick, I just do what I always do: take care, real water, and wait. Rest and water and
Right.
wait. Yep, exactly. And that's going to bring me to the other thing before I. Oh, yep, it's Taco Tuesday too, Marla. But
Yes,
Agent
later
Jay's
on,
not here,
he
so
will be on.
yeah, tonight he will be on, but he never wakes up this early, so I'm just going to say we're going to feed him fish spam tacos. Spam does not have a fish flavor yet, and I say we invent one and put it in his tacos. Yep. Ghost Night Providers because the PCR test
Yep,
was not
I
designed to
agree.
detect illnesses. Yep. Which brings me to this other one. There's a respiratory illness going around, really rampant in Louisiana and now in eastern Texas. And everything from all the articles and research is saying people are getting it when they go to the hospital or the clinics. Yeah.
Yep.
So think about that. Stay away from the doctors, stay away from the clinics. And they broke down this
Um,
whole thing about the cleanliness. Uh, you got to wear your PPE equipment like gloves, mask, eyewear, and all this other stuff because it's just, I guess it's airborne. I don't know. Somebody coughs or germs. I don't know. But obviously, they say hospitals are sanitary, but if you're catching shit when you're just there, no, no.
and good morning, Gold Sniping Farmer and John Camper
You know,
and Marshmallow Man.
and I agree with you, John Capper. Yep, we talked about it. Jabberwocky does cause a lot of stomach cancers, but now they're even coming out with because they had like what 3, 4 different types of brands from the pharmaceuticals. There's other one that's affecting the brain. Yeah, you heard it, the brain. And the way they wrote their articles, like, well, there's a small case of people being affected by the heart bullshit, and a lot of people have been affected that it affects their brain. So, what are your most important vital, organs in your body? Your brain and your heart. Without them two, you're dead.
Right.
Hey, Marshmallow Man,
Uh-huh.
good to see you. So they need to do more investigating, but I've been saying it from the get go. I want to see the training reports for all the medical staff in these hospitals from day one that they got trained on how to use. What was those machines that they put on?
Ventilators.
Yeah, the ventilators. There you go. I think they probably pulled out the old manuals that showed them how to use the iron lungs, but they put ventilators that are completely different on there and it blew people's, lungs out. So I guarantee you they did autopsies in a lot of these bodies. They find out their lungs got blown out because they didn't do the
Yeah,
proper
well,
training.
and a lot, yes, exactly. And the reason for a lot of that too is because of how many nurses and hospital employees walked out because they didn't want to get it.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
So there
So,
was less qualified people.
and yes, Barley, kidneys are important too, but you can survive without your kidneys. If they failed you, they could slap you on a machine and keep you going. But, they could do it with your heart and your brain. But once your brain's gone, they're like, you're dead. No reason to keep you alive. They pull the plug. So, yeah. And these are things that they're doing that's affecting your body big time. So, and let's see what else. Okay, cover the shot,
30
cover the
people.
Mexico, China, and I covered Louisiana. Okay, I think I covered everything. Oh, did you know there's diabetes 3? And then there's like
No,
another subvariant other than diabetes 3. It's like diabetes 3 sub. Now, I'm
what?
I'm going to touch on the subject a little bit, but I don't have the article in front of me. So you need to do
Okay,
your own research,
now
people. I'm
now
not a
I
medical.
have to research this because I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I read this the other day and I'm like, holy crap. And of course, you're sleeping. So the other day was yesterday. And I wasn't going to bother you any. And yeah, and then of course I got busy with life. And yeah, so that's why I'm not remember everything off the article. But yeah, there's a third freaking thing for diabetes. I think they came out with it because of the Jabberwocky. They didn't mention the Jabberwocky. But isn't it a coincidence now we have a 3 and a subvariant of 3 after the Jabberwocky and all the problems it's having?
Uh-huh.
So I think this one's affecting the liver and the kidneys. So, but yeah, so
Man.
search that up and see what you find and get the information and stuff on there because it looks pretty nasty. But of course, I still question it because I'm still pre-diabetic. I'm taking the medications and all that. But I'll go to one doctor says, "Oh yeah, you got diabetes," and then I get another, "Oh no, you're just pre-diabetic." Because and the whole thing was when they changed the numbers, when the pharmaceuticals changed the numbers, that put me from being right below pre-diabetic into pre-diabetic because they decided to change the numbers to get more people on the freaking medication. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. See, and that's why I've been going through my stuff, my stomach, my intestines, and all that other stuff. And because I didn't get any of the shots. And once I get completely clear and I got one more upper to do because I had a couple of polyps in my stomach, and they want to make sure it doesn't turn cancerous or anything, then I'll be good. I've changed my diet and everything else. Good morning, Lady D. Good to see you. So, yeah, I haven't had jalapenos in like 2 days now. It's killing me. You know, I'm the type of,
Morning.
I gotta have jalapenos in all my stuff. I was gonna make some eggs this morning. I had some onions, jalapenos. Like I can't have jalapenos. Well, son of a. So I didn't have the eggs. So yeah,
Well,
that's
but
kind of that point.
I have to I have to tell you this this weekend we are making some like deer sticks,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the Slim Jims, and I have one that I'm going to put jalapeno and cheddar cheese in. I'll have to tell you how it turns out.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
I
my
mean,
last.
they won't be ready for a bit because they still have to, be like dried out in the smoker type
Yep.
so that the inside they turn out just like Slim Jims. They really do. It's amazing. But they're a lot of work, so we hadn't done it yet. But we're going to this weekend try and make some. Hmm. But I want ones with jalapenos and cheddar in them. Yay!
Yep. Oh, excuse me for a second. I got to sneeze.
Oh, John, we're not deleting your messages. I promise you that. And there is a glitch on the YouTube chat where it'll say message not received. So then what you have to do is you have to switch from all messages to top messages and back and forth, and it'll eventually let you put your message in.
Yep. Yes, and I agree with
I
you,
mean,
girl.
try modding a channel when it's doing that to you and you're trying to drop spots. Oh, it's not fun.
Yep. Yeah. So my last day before I started my diet, guess what I had? Had bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. I went out with a bang. I had like almost 24 of them. I was like, yeah. But it's been 2 days now, and yeah, I'm having jalapeno withdrawals. This ain't fun. Yeah, I'm sorry. Carrot sticks will not
And I can
freaking. Huh?
guarantee that trust does. I was going to say, I can guarantee, John, that you don't have very many blocked words or if any blocked words on your channel.
No, there's only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And nobody here knows it because you haven't been
I don't know it.
with me long enough. And it's a word that I used when I had my scrapping channel. So, yeah. For some reason, YouTube freaking kept hitting me with that word. And I'm like, okay, well, screw it. I'll put it on there as the bar list. Hey, Adam, good morning. Good to see you. So, yeah.
Adam
So,
Hartman in the house.
I'm at your jalapeno poppers, and Adam pops in. Yeah.
Yup.
But, oh, yeah, speaking of which, because you haven't been here since. Congratulations, Shift Kicker.
Thank you. They did take 9 away, though.
Yeah, but I looked this morning, you're still at 1.1 thousand viewers.
Yeah, I'm at 1,010. I was at 1,019. They took 9 away overnight.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't get it, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1K, baby. Yeah, it took a while, but it's okay. As long as they stick,
Yeah.
sometime in the middle of March, there's going to be a party on my channel.
And I remember.
I'm hoping to get Mr. Trust up there so we can do it together.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got tears in my eyes. I remember when Shift Kicker was just a little baby, and she had like 12 people on her sub list, and she was like, "I can't do a channel." It's like, "Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can." And she got so good, I said, "Hey, you need to do
And then you said,
Women's Wednesday."
no, and then, no, this is how it went. He goes, he come up on here, you can come up on my panel. You can do your own live. I dare you.
Yeah.
You won't do it. I dare you. I went, what did I do the very next day?
She put her balls to the wall, man. Sorry.
I would have never gone live on my channel ever if it wouldn't have been for him daring me. I'm one of those that
Yep.
if you dare me or tell me I can't do something, I try it anyway.
Yep.
Unless it's dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
Excuse
Well, I don't know.
me.
And I've been behaving pretty much towards you because I could come up with a lot of good dares. Yeah.
I know. Please don't.
No, I'm just joking. So I used to try to do that. As soon as I got shift, I was trying to get other people, and some of them are still doing lives. They're not pushing it too much, and others just completely stop. So, I mean, hey, you got to try it. You got to break out of that.
Thank you. I like this one. I went from tricycle to motorcycle.
You know, I like trikes myself, but hey, that's just
See, the
me.
thing is, longboarding mom, you don't have to show your face.
Yeah.
You know, which makes things a lot easier when you're on a panel or going live. Yep. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Which makes things easier. And the reason I keep an icon is because I got severely attacked a couple years ago. And I almost shut my channel down.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Because the haters, yep. The ones that sponsor my channel.
Jenny, sweetheart.
Hey, Jenny, sweetheart, good morning. Did you get your coffee this morning? I'm
Yeah,
always going to that.
her mocha, right? We know what
Well,
kind
I
of
thought it
coffee
was
she
pumpkin
likes.
spice.
No,
No, I know.
Jenny
It
likes
was a
mocha.
mocha. Yeah,
And it's not hot, it's cold coffee.
yeah, yeah. But
Hmm.
Jenny saying good morning to everybody.
I know she definitely is. If you aren't sub to Jenny, sweetheart, just type it in and look for her little heart icon and sub to her.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Adam. Yeah, I'm going to put this up. I'm sorry, Adam, but you're saying check out your big race on your community tab? Really? After the Indy 500? What's bigger than the Indy 500, Adam? Come on now. I think it's clickbait.
Nope, not
You should
clickbait.
have
I
put.
actually already
You should
checked
put
it
check
out.
out the next best thing from the Indy 500 on my community tab.
I did. I definitely already checked it out, Adam. Man, if I could get in, I would get in. That's one for sure.
You're not. You're not. Yeah, aren't you like at 300 or something, Adam, or 500? I keep watching. This year I'm only
Well,
promoting people mostly that are under 1,000. I mean, there's a couple I will because they're doing special events and things like that, but I'm trying to only promote the 1,000 and below just for that fact. But to make a correction real quick, I am going to push Women's Wednesday, and Shift Kicker is over 1,000. Tomorrow at 11:30 Central, Shift Kicker has Women's Wednesday with a bunch of monkey ladies.
yeah, and it actually may only be two of us up there because we have certain things we'd like to cover.
Have a great
It
day,
may
Marla.
not,
Thanks for coming by.
and the thing is it may not just be a women's issue. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I
So
already, uh, I
guys,
already prepared AB
guys are
for you.
welcome. You already what?
I prepared AB for you if he decides to drop in.
I know. I heard you telling him which one he was in my
Yep.
icon or my
Yep.
thumbnail. I know. Like I said, I did re-listen to the stream, so you
Yep.
got the watch hours and everything.
Yeah, I think he was pretty excited about being that monkey. He was just
So
trying not to
Adam
show it.
J or Adam Hartman, I have a suggestion. When Pause goes live and you're up there, simulcast it just like Nash is doing. Just don't turn on your um chat.
Yep.
Just leave the chat part off.
Yep.
And then people will know that, we'll go from one to the other and they'll sub you up.
Yep. They'll
Just
go to yours,
another
give
way to
you the
get
thumbs up, and then turn around and head over because they can't chat on yours. So they'll
right.
go to the main one. But you still get the watch time.
And you'll get the extra subs.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Jenny, sweetheart. I I appreciate chat. I've been modding since '07 and yeah,
Yeah.
and for me, so
I was
I appreciate chats.
Yeah, I
Believe
was in
me.
chat last night while you were at Craig's, and hey, there's AB Freak, and yeah, they weren't paying attention to chat too much. I tapped a couple of things, didn't get no response. I'm like, yeah, Shift's not here, and that was before you popped in. I'm like, yeah, I left, and I was like, you know, I mean, if you're gonna have a live, somebody on the panel's got to be paying attention to chat. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's not about what y'all are talking about. You got to keep them, you know,
Right.
connected
So
in one way or the
AB,
other.
I'm gonna go drop you the link in Telegram if you want to come up. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Yep, Adam. It's not about the monetized thing. I've been going back and forth. Yeah, I'll get monetized. No, I'm not going to get monetized. and all that. I honestly, I really probably won't, but just have the ability if you wanted to one day, just like, oh, okay. Yeah, I may click the button just to let them freaking check all my stuff out, see if I qualify to be monetized, so they can just slap me around a couple of times, tell me no, I don't. Because I'll talk about stuff nobody else on YouTube talks about. It's like, oh, you can't say Steve Jobs' name, or you can't mention Elon
They,
Musk. I'm like, why not? If you're not freaking, degrading them in any way, shape, or form, it's just a name. You're gonna tell me there's only one person in this whole world named Elon Musk. I guarantee you there's some Chinese hacker in China that's changed his name to Elon Musk just to freaking do shit. And YouTube's got to prove me wrong before they freaking try to slap me with it. Because they already know that they got the hackers over there with doing that shit.
yep.
John, I'd do it to myself. What are you talking about? And the only thing they've hit me on really is music. And I had to fight those, and they freaking, oh, we're sorry, or yeah, you stupid. Just like, yeah, I know. Because I'm posted where to get my music from, and it's copyright free. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, rubberneck, exactly. You ignore them,
Uh,
they'll leave. Hey, Ginger Ninja, good
fact.
morning. Happy Taser
Good
Tuesday
morning,
to
Black.
you. You know, and that's another channel you got to check out there, Ginger Ninja. She was doing book
Yep.
giveaways and item giveaways, and she, I was lucky enough I was able to get a taser from her, and that taser's so cool. I still got it. It's up here on my shelf, and yeah, I'd always joke with
Yep.
her that
And
I wanted a taser chicken,
and then
huh?
I actually won a knife. I actually won a knife from her that's in my purse at all times,
Yep,
unless I have to go through security. Then I
yep,
leave it in my car.
yep. And then the books I
Mm-hmm.
got were pretty cool too. I still got them here on my shelf, always nearby.
Oh my Lanta.
Yeah,
Adam, you're too funny.
yeah, but he's not telling you he's sitting on the toilet, so. And why are you cold? Don't you have like a one of those heating lamp things in the bathroom? Keep you warm?
He thought it was teaser Tuesday.
Hey, what you
Teaser
topless
Tuesday.
women do to guys, I have no control over. That's all I gotta say. The only bouncer we have is shift today, and yeah. Well, you don't got one of those warming seats on your toilet in the outhouse, Adam? That's the modern thing now. You gotta get one of those that has the light at night, so you can find the toilet, make sure the seat's up or down, and then it self warms when you put pressure on it. Oh yeah. Just make sure you adjust the heat right, because you don't want to burn your tush while you're sitting there. We country. Well, I hope so, because we country here too, but we got updated houses.
Oh my goodness.
I still pee in the neighbor's rose bushes, though. They still can't figure out why they won't grow.
Oh, Trust.
What?
Instead of instead of stopping and smelling the roses, you stop and pee on them. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, you know about my neighbors. Come on now. Why are they growing roses? They don't stop and smell them and try to be better people. So, I'm just updating. I'm adding a Febreze scent to it. Hey, B. Mitch, good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, good morning, B Mitch.
Yeah. So is AB still in here?
I'm
He
not
got pretty
sure.
quiet.
I did send him the link
Yeah.
to check your basement.
No, not in my basement. Might be in your basement,
Oh.
not in my basement.
Good morning, girl. Big. Joe. How's it
Hey,
going?
Joe. Yeah. I can't remember. Is Tuesdays your busy day? No, I think it's Thursday or Fridays is busy day. I can't remember. There's one day he goes in early and leaves really late, so might be Fridays because he streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, I was so frustrated. I even went to the Vineyard Chicks last night and checked them out.
Yep, I like the Vineyard Chicks. They the bomb,
Yep,
especially when they're singing.
yep, and
You
that's what
know,
they were doing last night.
they're some amazing young ladies.
Yep. And let's see, where else did I go? Oh, B&J's Little Farm. I hung out with them for a little bit while I was cooking last night, and yeah. And there's Bee Charmin. Good morning, Busy Bee. Did it finally stop raining for you?
Good morning, B. I'm glad you buzzed in. And there, speaking of B and J's Little Farm.
Yeah,
Good
she
morning,
was
Jess.
lurking. Yeah, of course I do. Sometimes you're not here, Jess, and I still call your name. Dun dun dun. You
See,
just never know.
I lurk when she was reading, and
Uh
I
huh.
end up falling asleep. So I try not to do that. Try not to lurk when she's reading because I'm not supposed to be sleeping when you're at that time. For some reason, when I listen to somebody else read,
Yep.
it puts me out like a rock, and
Well, I'm
I
going to
have
give you a
no idea.
secret, and I'm going to give you a secret that it does it to me too. So when I get the notification, I go over there real quick. Sometimes say hi, but I give her a thumbs up. Then I watch the restream. So if I do
Always
fall asleep, I don't feel as bad because then she won't
okay.
know that I fell asleep.
I just feel so bad because then it's like, oh my goodness, I didn't even get to chat and chat because I was listening so intently, and the next thing I know, I have something else playing, and I'm like, what? Where'd she go? Oh,
That's why I can't do audiobooks. If I do an audiobook, I'll be out in like 3 minutes. I got to
yep.
actually physically read it to stay awake.
I think it's because my older siblings always read me books to put me to sleep.
Yeah.
I still think that's why, but I've never been able to do it. I love those type of streams, though. Don't get me wrong, but Jess, you're not boring. It's
Yeah.
just so relaxing,
Yeah.
and you've got a good voice for reading. So keep doing what you're doing, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it has to do with Jess, you'll know that in about 20 years when you get old like us. You'll be getting Barrett to read you a bedtime story and you'll be out after a couple of words. Yep.
Yeah, I like how just put me in that category of old.
Yep. And I agree with you, Rubberneck. I have to watch a restream on Tim's half the time because I know she's West Coast, but that's way too late for me sometimes. I mean, sometimes I try to take a nap like at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon just so I can stay up to watch 10, but there's just sometimes, no, I guess I watch the restream. Of course, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning too, while everybody else is still sleeping. So, yeah, we're going to try to convince AB to start doing a podcast. Just him, the word on the
Yep,
street.
the word from a trucker.
Yeah, he's got the chicken nugget plan. Yeah. Oh, see, Lady D's Googling and stuff. Instead of going to my shorts and seeing what kind of day it is today, she's Googling on Microsoft. I see how it is. All right. Thanks, Lady D.
See this over my dead body and theirs. Not saying another word about it.
Yep. See, but that's against the Constitution. The only ones that
Yep.
they can actually put in your property are troops during a time of war and need. They can't just throw migrants into property that you're at. Hey,
Good
Craig
morning,
Daniel.
Craig. Good to see ya.
Yeah. You'd be like, damn, no wonder my wife always makes fun of me when I go to bed. Yep.
Don't forget, guys, click that thumbs uppy.
Yep.
It gets the stream out in the algorithms. It does. It does.
Yep. Oh yeah, Jess. It's all I blame it all on Dragon. And then Brian, of course, he's trying to stay all innocent, but Dragon with all his little memes and all the wordplay, so but you needed it last night, and hey, we're obliged. You give it to us, and we'll give it right back. Yeah, well, you got to look at it too. The government doesn't own your gun, so you're going to force it on them. Works both ways.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. So
And
speaking
if
of
you're not
which,
subbed to Craig the Hunter, sub to him. All you have to do is type his name in just like you see it in chat,
yeah,
and he comes right up.
yeah. Speaking of which, okay, most people don't cover this stuff, but what type of ammo do you think you really need for a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know.
Hey, vote for Pedro. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, vote for Pedro.
Okay.
Pedro, it's
Well,
going to hit 40 today. Are you excited?
so
He's a
I'll let
fellow
her.
Minnesotan.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know. All you need is a 22. Yes, it's a small round. Doesn't do just as much damage, but you got to look at it. At least 70% of the people that own guns and they shoot them are never going to hit the head unless you shot a lot of people in the head before. So they're going to scatter a lot of shots, anywhere from 2 to 5 freaking shots at the head. And anywhere between 2 to 5 freaking 22s hitting the brain, yeah, you're good. Zombies down. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 gauge will just take care of it right off the bat, but imagine the reloading. That's a lot of reloading to do when there's a lot of zombies. If you got a lot of magazines of 22, you can take out a lot of zombies real quick.
True,
So,
true.
yep. So I don't know, everybody's like, oh, there he is. Talk about zombies again. He's a freaking prepper. He's out of his mind. Well, gee, look at all the people prepping now. Out of my mind, huh?
Yeah, it is kind of amazing. Even when the vid started, what happened? People started hoarding stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, food, that kind of thing.
Yep,
And but I don't consider myself a prepper. I just consider myself prepared
yep,
because I've done it my whole life.
yep,
Canned, had a pantry that I rotate out, all of those things.
yep.
And
Yep. Since I was 10, I'm a pepper, not a prepper, because I drink Dr. Pepper. Yep, yep. And pepper's good for you. It's healthy. You should have that on everything. Your eggs, your California green, whatever you want to call it. You put in the blender, mix it in, and it turns out like a seaweed green colored protein shake. I don't see how y'all could drink
kale,
that crap. Just
kale,
get, yeah, just get two. No, not kale. It's that other stuff that they sell in the market. The powdered stuff, kuchaba or whatever.
yeah.
Why are you doing that? Just break 2 eggs in a cup and do it Rocky Balboa style. Drink the two
Have a
eggs. There
great
you
day,
go.
Kenny, sweetheart.
They say eggs are good
Don't
for you,
study
so
too hard.
yeah.
Yeah. And and welcome back, Miss Harvest Mary Moon.
Yeah, and I think aren't the Trace Amigos going live tonight? on Tuesday.
Yep, they sure is.
And now you understand why I got my mustache and my trumpet and my sombrero hat to remind me about the Tres Amigos.
Have a great day, Craig. See you later, Tater.
Yep. And Adam, when's your big race? I'm too lazy. I don't want to click on the button and go look at your community page. Hey, Beater,
It runs when
Beater,
it's full.
Psycho Billy. So what?
It runs when it's full. His race will run. He'll put a date when it. Oop, guess what?
What?
What happened?
Hold on, I gotta
I
change
added.
the. I gotta change the layout. It doesn't show on the touch.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I added him. There you are, Balchinian fan.
Oh, this has been a great morning.
Oh, for you too?
The house next door to me has an older black couple, and they died. And the
Oh,
daughter's
no.
got it. Well, it's been 2-3 years ago. I used to always check on them, the elderly folks. And he died, and then I think she's been in and out of old folks' home. And then the two daughters, they've been blowing. He had like $500,000, and they've been blowing through money, and they've been trying to remodel his house. They had some people come over, and the lady said, "We're gonna start cleaning up." And she goes, "Where's the property line?" I said, "Well, everything with them two trailers I got a 5/8 utility trailer, another one with a water tank on it. I use and when it's warm to wash out my trailer." And the cleanup crew nabbed my trailer, so I had to go over and get it. Then he's real nice about it. He's like, "I'm glad you come to me, and I got no law." I said, "I don't want nothing to do with no popo. Period." I said, "I figured we handle it straight up." And I had to call her. She goes, "I could have swore it was my daddy's trailer." I said, "No, ma'am." Because the dude grabbed it. He said, "There was trailer because I got spare tires for my trailer in the back of it."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And she goes, "I thought it was kind of weird. There was trailer tires in there and all this." And he said, "No, we'll go get it." And I went and got it. But I was needing to load my big generator up so I can go weld this thing up on my trailer. And I went down there and I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." So luckily it all worked out. But it's just issues, dealing with shit, daily life. What is it? FUBU?
Fubar.
FUBAR, yeah, there you go. That's how we'll associate that this morning.
Yeah. Well, here's the cheer up today. Go over and check out Gold Stipend Farmer's auction. He's got fire.
It depends on what time it is. 'Cause I'm fixing to go over and throw the welding helmet on and get this job done. And got a busy day. Went to the gym about 4 o'clock this morning and
Yeah.
working. I guess I was missed last night, and I said, "I'm going to bed." I said, "I worked all day when I got home yesterday. I said, I'm going to bed. I ain't going to be on no streams tonight."
Hey, so good. I know the feeling. I was tired last night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget, Adam. According to 10 TV, too, it's a boner.
Yep.
A boner?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of a bonus, it's a boner.
Yep.
Boner hole?
Yeah.
Bonus hole and boner holes?
I'm just
God
a
almighty.
Yeah.
I ain't even read chat. I just, according to...
So I've been getting a lot of messages, AB, and emails. And you got a secret following, and they said you need to do podcasts.
Podcast.
Yep, just like you did on your shorts on this last one. They want to hear stuff from you because you got the voice and you're very intelligent, and they want to hear stuff from you. So,
Are they on drugs?
hey, I don't test them. I just pass on messages.
I ain't got time for all that. I mean, people been on me about, "Why don't you stay doing a YouTube channel?" I said, I ain't got time for all that. Plus, I don't discuss much about trucking unless it's affecting people and their food.
Yep.
I'm still trying to see if anything's actually happening. I think some. I mean, it's like I said, it'll be minimal, but I did watch a video and I agreed with that. If you just knocked out 10% or 20% or 25%, God, 25% of the hauling that comes in there, it would get somebody's attention.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I started boycotting New York 10, 12 years ago. So, I've been doing my mission. The hell with them. sorry for people that live up there, but I don't like how their laws are, and I don't like the extreme liberalism.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. It's like
Yeah,
a bonus holes. We all got one.
Yeah, and the sad part is about the whole state of New York. Doesn't matter what part you live in, they can confiscate your weapons if they wanted to.
Yeah, because it is a difference.
They'll confiscate. So
it is a difference between upstate New York. I mean, once you get to Buffalo, not. But I mean, I know people that live out there in the sticks, and it's still in the state of New York. And yeah, hell no, no, thank you. I'm good right here in the South. Other than that, it just is what it is. We got to see if there's a paradigm shift and things change. Hopefully they will. I don't know.
Yep.
Until the people get pissed off.
So you want to hear the new climate change scam going on?
Oh yeah, dude, and give me some good news.
Yeah, and this is coming from all around the world. I watched the documentary early this morning when I woke up and had my first cup of coffee, and some Indian scientists. This lady, she looked very professional, sounded real professional. You could tell she was reading teleprompt though. And
everybody does that now. I do that all the time. I watch their eyes, and you can tell they're reading off shit.
I can't read my teleprompt because I do it in crayon, and freaking the colors mess with me. So, but
don't eat them.
Yeah, no, I say that for the Marine buddies when they deploy. I send them to halfway years. Hey, these still take them. But yeah, the Atlantic jet stream is. It said it's death thrones is getting ready to shut down. And it's because of climate change. But this happened millions of years ago when it shut down and we had an ice age.
I think I can agree with you because some of the stuff I watched, they were talking about, this was the crazy stuff. And it might not be crazy. If we had this pole flop, that the two main jet streams would converge. And that's when everything's changing. But I agree with you. I think it happens. It's a cycle. It's happened before.
Yeah, and they just keep freaking trying to find some reason, and they
carbon tax. They want that carbon tax.
Yeah, and they contradict themselves even in their own freaking videos. That's the whole freaking thing. Said, it happened millions of years ago, and we had an ice age, and then it started weakening again when started the Industrial Revolution.
Well, it's all the pollution, right?
Yeah. So why aren't they attacking the freaking factories instead of attacking the taxpayers? Think about it.
Well, they did by the cost of doing business. They attacked them because that's why everything went overseas, and they still pollute like hell in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't do that here. Oh, I don't doubt it. It's just they're trying to limit the amount of money people can make and make everybody live the same way, do as we say, not as we don't have to do it, kind of thing.
Oh.
More taxes, destroy the middle class.
And like Gold Sniping Farmer says, they can't tell you the truth, or people will know they've been lying and not educating us to protect ourselves.
That's our job on YouTube. We're supposed to educate millions and millions of people on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I don't know. It's all fucking messed up.
Hello, Unknown Watcher.
Yeah, I heard y'all say nobody acknowledged chat last night. You were typing, and I try to harp on that. I try to watch it when I can because I know other people. The cat is too busy doing whatever you have to do when you're streaming. I mean, that's one thing. I don't want no part of that. And it's just too much going on, too much to keep up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I might get some hate mail off of what I said, but I don't really care. I just spoke what I think and what I've gone through the years of trucking and how trucking has changed.
Well, everything I got, it was more, they're for it and want to hear more. It wasn't anything negative, so, you may want to start thinking about that. Even if you just record them and then,
We get time. I didn't like it. I was in my pickup truck when she called. She said, "Can you do something real quick?" I said, "Yeah, it's gonna look like it's real quick too." But I said, "Just I'm running around doing shit. I ain't got time." But I understand that people are worried about it, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
It's something to be worried about because no toilet paper. You won't get no toilet. Can't wipe your little heinies if toilet paper don't come. I mean, people don't realize everything. I think you said this yesterday, Trust. Everything's trucked in there.
Yep.
They don't produce nothing.
Yep.
I mean, they do, but it's very little. They can't sustain that state if nothing's hauled in there. There's not many farms there, so where's all the damn food coming from?
No.
And actually, in New York City, most
unknown
people
watcher.
don't cook either. They go
eat
to
out.
restaurants,
Yeah.
or they
All right,
or they
Pedro.
order
Good
in.
one.
Yeah, have a
Chi-
great day, for Pedro.
Chinese takeout.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, I get it. You start with the cities, and you make them. That's about the only way us peasants can punish them. Don't haul the shit to them. Starve them out.
Yeah.
That's why that's the ones that's been building all these bunkers, and they've been prepping too. They just don't tell people because they know it's coming, and there's more of us than them. That's what scares them.
And that's why I say people don't waste your money on building bunkers. Especially underground, because the earth's going to shake, the earth's going to rattle. They're going to get trapped in there. All you need to know is the GPS locations. And if their bunker just happen to survive, you just close off the freaking
You weld the door shut.
They'll end up having to open the doors, and then you take it over.
Well, they'll come out. As soon as you cut that air off, they'll come out.
Exactly. Throw a couple of smoke bombs in there, freaking close it up, and I guarantee you those doors will be popping open.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't like being underground anyway. I can't even stand going down to my basement getting on the computer. It's just not my thing. I like fresh air, sunshine, and chemtrails, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, you and me both.
Yeah, I'll take my chances above ground.
Hey, bearded psychobilly.
Yeah. That's why we keep telling people if you got farms and ranchers within 100 miles of you, I'd go visit them.
Be friends with them. Damn right. I've said that 100 times.
Pay a little extra cost, beekeepers, all that other stuff. You may pay
sweat labor
more than the store, but you get to know them. And now you got a connection over everybody else.
We buy a half a cow or a quarter cow and a half a pig every year. And I get my eggs twice a month from a local farmer.
Yep.
I haven't bought beef or pork.
Hey, Shelby. Good morning.
In, 12, 13 years?
Yeah, I've preached that so much with 10 and for 5 years. Find a farmer, be friends with them.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, my guys hunt also. So, I always have venison to fall back on. We have lakes. I'm not very far from a lake, and I can go fish if I need food too,
The only drawback to that is if we were to have radioactivity, then everything is contaminated. That's the only drawback I see to that. I don't know if anybody's got balls enough to hit the button. Some rogue person would, but
like I said, North Korea is probably going to be the only one.
They won't last 5 minutes.
Nope, because this shit will get shot down, and then they're done.
Let's see what else. I got my welding helmet. I got my gloves. I got my rods.
Fire extinguisher. Always got to have fire extinguisher.
Nah, we don't worry about that. I'm working on my truck. I'm not even going to say that on here because I'll get investigated for arson. Yeah, that son of a bitch gets on fire, I'll fan the flames. Now, I got a fire extinguisher in the truck. There's always one in the truck per Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration rules and guidelines.
No.
Hey, Shelby. Good morning, sweetheart.
No. Yeah, always want to have a backup plan. That plan B is farmers and ranchers.
Yep. It's one thing we still got plenty of down here, even though I'm 70, 80 miles from Atlanta, but it's still a lot of farmland around here and in the University of Georgia.
Yeah. Ghost Sniper Farmer. Japan was a little bit different because they used atomic bombs instead of nuclear. So
Yeah, they weren't
when you
shit
want
compared to what we got now.
to compare what's going on, check out Chernobyl. You still got those Baba Shimas, the grandmothers living there. All the animals. They've been doing a lot of reports lately, coming out of mainstream media about the mutation of the wolves and the animals and the catfish and all that. Yeah,
Godzilla's.
yeah, it may not kill you, but it's gonna mess you up. And if you got kids around, the kids are done. Their bodies won't be able to handle the radiation.
Let's see. When did we drop the bomb? 45. And now you look at pictures of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Doesn't look like
Yeah.
nothing even happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, this and the other thing, the thing we do right now is we smoke a lot of meats and that kind of thing. Like I don't know if you were in here earlier, but I was saying we're making like the beef sticks
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of thing out of
Except
deer
it's just
meat.
Slim
And
Jim.
we're gonna, yeah, it's kind of like a Slim Jim. We're
Yep.
doing those
Yeah.
this weekend.
I've done all
And
those. I've got all the stuff to do it. I just hadn't done it in a long time. But if need be, I've got the stuff to do it. Meat
there you go.
grinders, all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to do cheddar jalapeno ones this year.
A summer sausage.
No, they're more like a Slim Jim.
Okay.
So they last longer. Once I
Yeah.
back seal them, they don't have to be refrigerated or anything.
Yep. And just jar them up or seal them up and just
Yep.
carry them around however she wants to carry them. Bug out bag or jars for the house or whatever. So,
Things get bad. I got plenty of armadillos around here. We'll eat them.
yep.
And tree rats. I call
Good.
squirrels tree rats.
Yep, they are tree rats. We call them that too.
Let's
True
see.
that. Tree rats aren't so bad. I have to be honest, I've actually eaten tree rats.
I've had squirrel. Yeah.
Yep.
Had snake, squirrel. I like snake.
Snake, no, nope,
What?
nope,
Tastes like
Gator,
chicken.
but not snake.
It's all white meat. You lay that
By
meat
the
out, you
way-
can't tell the difference.
By the way, speaking of chicken, AB, I'm canceling the $100 I was supposed to pay you for yesterday's show because you forgot to leave crust chicken nuggets.
Well, what happened yesterday? We were just bebopping along the whole damn time. I never plugged my phone up, and my phone went completely to zero. And before I
He's
could even get
walking it now.
it, I lost total power on my phone. Hell, I didn't even get but 7% by the time I got to my house. So I apologize. I was just talking away, and I heard my phone going beep. My headset going beep. I looked at my phone. I said, "Damn, phone lost power." Dumbass.
Aw. Harvest Mary Moon, I will take a picture of we have several black squirrels that are in my neighborhood that have nests here, and I'll take a picture and put it on my community page just for you.
You don't see many of those. I seen one on the side of the road not too long ago, running around, solid jet black.
Yeah.
Yep, and
No,
they are. We also
be
have
coming, I guarantee you'll
white
eat
squirrels.
Beachum says no
So-
snake. I guarantee she will eat snake. If she gets
Well, I mean,
hungry
in
enough,
the-
she'll eat snake.
Yeah, if you have to, you have to. But just to do it, no, thank you.
Only
Yeah.
the poisonous ones. I mean, that's how I eat rattlesnake. I won't eat a black snake because, I mean, I ain't eating it long. It's not like I'm going out here hunting for snakes. But, I mean, I had no issue with it. I looked at it
Okay.
at first, and I was like, well, hell, it looks pretty. Let's see what it tastes like.
Which one
Tastes
would
like
you
chicken.
rather eat, a rat or a snake? I'm
I'll
eating
take I'll take a snake any day over a damn rat.
Yeah,
I'd take a snake because rats eat garbage.
yeah, and they got fleas on their, their freaking body too. So you're gonna have to freaking hopefully take care of the fleas after you freaking killed the rat.
Oh, it's just more protein.
Then you get the Black Death because you're messing with a freaking dead rat with the fleas. Think
You
about
would
it.
eat the bug.
Well, yeah.
And like it.
Yeah.
You will eat bugs and like it. Yeah, well, I got 2 words for you. Well, boys and girls, let me get off here and go get my welding done. I figured I'd jump on y'all for a minute.
Well, we
I guess
appreciate
we're.
it.
I guess we're.
You're always welcome.
I guess we're streaming tonight. I don't know.
Yep. We sure are. It's Taco Trucker Tuesday.
Yeah, but since it was topless Tuesday in the morning, it's a bottomless Tuesday at night. So,
So either way, topless and bottomless.
and now you got to wear a shirt if you're going to show yourself in nighttime.
All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. Everybody on the panel, y'all have a wonderful day. And Trust has gay days, so
Yeah. You enjoy your Zoom night
Much,
tonight.
I will. Bye bye.
much love. Bye.
I'll see here. I got to find the right button.
Yeah.
Dum,
It's,
dum,
it's Mark Skittles. Yep,
There
exactly.
it is. Dun, dun, dun.
And that was Freddie Mercury.
It's
He may
always
be
great
back
to
in
have
there.
baby up.
Yep.
Yep. He is, you know, one of the hardest working truckers out there, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yep, for sure. Especially when you run your own company, it's twice the work.
Yeah.
For sure. Nebuchadnezzar could live on grass for 7 years. I reckon I could too if I had to.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
Yeah.
Back then, they're nutritional grass. Now you got all the freaking stuff from the seedings and everything else, all the fertilizers, the poisons that they put in it now.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
No, see, for me, doing things the way I've done them was it just made sense financially. And, with two of us trying to work full time and have, raise two kids and that kind of thing, it just worked out. We didn't have to constantly run to the grocery store
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. It just took a whole big step out of our lives that we didn't need to do. So, yep, we did it just because it made our lives easier, not because we were actually prepping,
Mm-hmm.
so to say.
Yeah. Makes
Uh-huh.
more sense. You don't have to go to the store every freaking day.
Yeah, or, what kind of meat are we gonna eat? The only thing I bought probably at the store for meat was chicken and turkey
Yeah.
because I could not find a local grower that sold it, or I would have. Now, my egg lady, she will not sell her meat birds locally. I don't know why, but she won't.
All right, Ginger Ninja.
She likes to look on sticks. She's not opposed to it anyway.
And sucking on tree sap.
Oh, I
Boy.
love you, girl.
But are you sucking on the tree sap while hugging that tree? That's all I need. That's all I want to know. Hey.
Right? Ginger Ninja. Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah. Shell beams like. See, here's the disadvantage. All these other countries that are freaking threatening us with this and that and all that. Okay. If you've never been to these countries, and most people haven't, like Russia, China,
Yep.
even I'll even use Korea because Asian countries. They don't have refrigerators like we do. They don't have freezers like we do. If they do, it's the high end restaurants, and that's it. Not even the rich people do. They have their staff actually go out to things that we consider flea markets, but they call them bazaars, what we call farmers markets. There's just people with stands on the side of the road by the benjo ditches. And they go out there every day and buy their stuff because they got really small uh, refrigerators and freezers. I know in Russia, they still have to buy blocks of ice to put in their freezers to make the freezers work. Think about it.
Well, and the one thing that we've done also is to eliminate some of the electric and that kind of stuff use up at our cabin. We literally found two old chest freezers that didn't work anymore,
Yeah.
and we dug a big, deep old hole and we buried them. And I can
Yeah.
tell you this much: we can bring frozen food up north and be up there for 2 weeks, and I can pull stuff out of there that I still have to defrost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Lady D, the three countries I mentioned, they don't do preserves like we do. They don't can and jar, they don't dehydrate, they don't freaking freeze dry. None of that. They're relying on going out every day and getting their chicken or their beef and their vegetables and all that. So you gotta think about it. We take out their food, they ain't gonna fight. And Russia right now, if you look at the reports of their freaking soldiers when they started attacking Ukraine, up till this time, they're allowed to pillage. When they're destroying and going into a city, they're taking anything like the people are when they're freaking rioting in downtown Broadway. They'll take laptops to send home so they can sell them in the black market. Yeah, stuff like that. And they steal the people's food or the people's houses they raid because they don't have food. Their soldiers literally are not getting food on the lines. So think about it. What was the number one thing that freaking made Iraq freaking lose real quick? Their people weren't getting fed. They were just throwing their guns down, their hands up in the air because they knew we had food, and they surrendered to be able to eat. So these
Facts.
people think that we're gonna have a problem with Russia. If we go 1-on-1, Russia'd give up real quick because their soldiers won't have the heart. They ain't gonna die when they're freaking starving already. They ain't got the technology we got, for one. Oh, yeah, Putin can freaking talk about freaking nukes. But the moment he launches one, you don't think
Nate,
his
I'll be
people are
right
going to
back.
take him out? Because they don't want that shit going to their country and they know it's going to go. Same thing with China. They're already starving. North Korea, same thing. Their people on the freaking verge. We have to give them freaking food. And they call it humanitarian. We need to stop giving our enemies freaking food. Their people are starving. Their people are starving. They need to learn how to revolt, take their country back. If they're dying, well, you either die from starvation or you die trying to get freedom. Welcome back.
My headset died.
Yeah. So does it mean that withhold food? No. They're doing it to us? No. The people don't realize that we have so much here and we're willing to pay a higher price. They don't realize that we're really freaking short on a lot of food. Hell, I just mentioned yesterday, freaking close the borders, don't trade with Mexico. We don't need their avocados, and you saw the reaction to AB. He about flipped. He needs his avocados. We grow avocados here, so an avocado is going to be $3 for one. Oh well, but eventually they'll be growing enough freaking avocados where the price drops back down.
Yeah. Well, the thing with food that bothers me is how much is thrown away.
Yep.
I mean, there's a couple of dumpster diving channels that I watch, and it would blow your mind to see how much, and it's not expired. There's no, the expiration date's still good for a week out, and it looks like just like you would buy it in the store, and
Yep.
it's been thrown out.
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Because they got new product and they needed the space to fill that, put the new product out. So they take that and it's still good and they throw it away. Why isn't this being given to the homeless, the hungry
Yep.
more often? I know there's a lot of places that do, but they're, you know, big restaurants used to do that over, here in Minnesota. But now for them to give to second harvest foods and that distributes it, they have to pay to give the food.
Yep.
Why? It's ridiculous.
Well, it's the same thing as they freaking changed the thing because we had so many immigrants that were Muslim come in and they're demanding that they had a different criteria of food given to them instead of what was being given. I was glad I left the food bank freaking chain when I did because I didn't want to deal with those people. You obviously you don't need the food. If you know
Mhm.
if you can't eat beans, you got to have this instead. Oh well, you're not hungry enough. Bye. Yeah, exactly. You see enough videos where freaking people are dumpster diving just to try to get freaking food. The homeless are getting going through trash cans to get food, and then they
Right.
want to be
And
picky when they come over here illegally, and we have to give them freaking food of their choice, religion or
right.
not. Nope, you're hungry. You're gonna eat what you get. Period.
And the other thing that happened that really bothered me is there was a women's auxiliary that for years, to every other Sunday, they would cook and
Yep.
make up meals and bring them to the homeless. Well, guess what? They got arrested for distributing food.
Yep.
Yep. They literally got arrested. I mean, the charges were dropped, and if they're caught again, they can do time
Yep.
for distributing food to the homeless.
Yep.
Now, how sad is that?
Yep.
Blows me just out of the water. Some of the shit that goes on, you know?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
and
One.
the thing is, I bet you I can make beans taste not like beans. It's all in the spices you put in them.
Yep.
Because I have to be honest with you, the texture of certain beans I cannot handle. But if I change the taste of them, I can put up with the texture.
Yep.
Yeah, this is fact. You can buy a McDonald's and give it to them, but you can't cook good, wholesome food, make up little trays, and hand them out.
Well.
Nope, cannot do it. It's against some stupid law here anyway, I know for a fact.
Yeah. Which is stupid because what are you doing when you send your kids to school? They make food, they put it on a tray, they give it to the kid, and he eats it. So what's the
Right.
difference? And if you really look at it according to their records of the counties, cities, and all that, 30% of those kids are homeless. So, they're contradicting themselves. Well, you're giving them free food because they're homeless.
Right. Well, I mean, I know this lady's auxiliary also tried, you know, going through the VFW, and then the VFW got a fine for allowing it because they weren't collecting taxes on it.
Yeah,
That crap. So
yeah,
they had to stop allowing them to use their kitchen and having, closing the VFW for 4 hours just to serve people.
yeah.
Yep. Some of the stuff just makes my head spin.
Yeah. Well, it's like the USDA. They can't take donated venison anymore from hunters unless the USDA, inspects it and approves it first. So the
Right.
food banks cannot pass out venison that the hunters donate, the access to help feed people because the USDA will not inspect venison.
Have a great day, Girl Bag Joe.
Yeah. I mean, they used to inspect the venison, but I guess they considered it now it's not a nutritious. Yeah, it is. When you're hungry, it's nutritious.
Oh, a matter of fact, it's one of the leanest meats you could eat.
Yeah.
And yeah, I tell you what, give me a venison steak over a steak bought in a grocery store any day.
Oh, yeah.
There's no comparison.
Yeah.
None.
Snake. Mm. Snake kebabs. Yum, 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 yum. If you've never had snake, you need to go to a rattlesnake roundup. They get the world's largest one here at Sweetwater, and they have it every year, March or April. I think it's April this year. Take
Nope,
a
I've never tried it.
vacation and actually try it. And if you're scared of snakes, I'm not going to tell you to go in the pit, but they'll gear you all up where you can walk through a snake full of like 300 freaking rattlesnakes in the pit, and you'll be in there with a professional handler, but they got
And I would have.
different
I
ways they
probably
cook
never
the
would have
rattlesnake.
ate.
Huh?
I probably never would have ate. I probably never would have ate gator, but I didn't know it was gator
Yeah.
when I ate it. They didn't
Yeah.
tell me. They
No.
just handed me this nice big piece of fried gator, and it looked so good. I took a bite, and it was good. Gator bites. Yep.
Yeah.
I had no clue that it was gator.
Oh, it is good, Lady D. Yeah, first time I had snake, I didn't even know. I thought it was chicken kebabs, and it was a snake kebab. So, oh, you only gator? Do you know what gators eat? Oh my God, that's almost as bad as a
Other
rat.
No, gators eat meat.
Gators eat cars too, just like sharks. They found license plates and freaking gators, just like they've done sharks. That's not a myth. They actually have. Yep, they will eat dogs too. Preferably the small ones that just yap a lot, but
Yep. So true, Harvest Mary Moon. It's redonkulous.
you know.
No dogs. Be
No, he said the gator.
Oh,
Yeah, the gator
thought-
ate dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you can't
But,
barbecue a dog for yourself, you can't eat gator then, because gators will eat a dog in a heartbeat.
but
Now, how
I'm
do you
going to
know
tell
the
you
gator
this.
you're eating didn't eat the dog? Hey, Pat Evans, good morning.
I know this much too. That great big huge northerns and muskies eat all kinds of animals.
Yeah.
Even small dogs if they're swimming in the water. I watched it happen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So fish do that too. So yep.
Yeah.
Especially muskies. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd like to
So I
find and interview somebody that's had piranha.
A muskie is a fish. Muskie. It's in the.
Yeah.
It's called a muskellunge.
Yeah. Let me see if I can bring up a picture. Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, and they will wipe out a whole duck family if they're swimming on the water. Even the mama. Yep, they come up from underneath
And they're
just
huge.
Oh yeah.
They're huge. See. Come on, Fish and Wildlife. Let me bring. This is in New Jersey too, according to Fish and Wildlife. Yep, New Jersey Fish and Wildlife. So let me see if I can bring the picture up. And calm down, Lady D. You're gonna be like, ooh, New Jersey. There's two pictures.
Yep, they some big ass fish, let me tell you, and they will eat
Yep.
anything off the top of the water.
Yep.
They'll eat a muskrat, they'll eat, ducks, loons, and even small dogs, which I saw personally and never wish to see again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be
What
right back.
happens when people that were renting a cabin let their chihuahuas go swimming? Uh-huh. And all of a sudden you heard yike, yike, and they were both gone. Uh-huh. So, and what was crazy is the woman whose dog they were goes running out into the water like she was going to save them. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Stop trying to save your animals when wildlife is getting them, because all you're doing is putting your life in danger. There ain't nothing
Well,
you're
the
gonna
thing
do.
is, as soon as that fish grabbed one and then grabbed the other, they were gone.
Yeah.
I mean, gone. Because, if you'd have cut that thing open, they would have been alive, or not alive, but in the belly already, all one piece.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Especially.
she has two wieners.
Yeah.
Dachshunds, that is. Oh
Ay,
no.
ay, 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 ay.
So what's on your agenda for the day, Trust?
I'm not going swimming in the lake. I know that much. I don't want to have two wieners at the end. No, no idea. It's going to be nice and hot today, so I may just start doing some stuff outside. I've been holding off because of the weather.
There you go.
You know,
Enjoy some of the weather. Yep.
you know. And when it gets to 90, then I'll go to the range. And that won't be till like Thursday, I think, is when 90 degrees.
Indoor
What about
range?
you? Huh?
I said indoor range.
Oh yeah, it's an indoor range. Yeah, they'll have the air conditioner on. Oh hell yeah!
There you go.
So everybody else is
Heck yeah.
freezing, having their heaters on. I'll be in the air conditioner. Hey, look at that! They're an hour late. My morning scam call.
There you go. No, me, I'm just got to try to do a little catch up from the neck up after yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh. Yep, yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just a little catch up from the neck up, unload the dishwasher, load it, and yeah, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go to Silver Paws, and then I'm gonna go hopefully over to Gold Sniping Farmers for a little bit, and from there I'll go over to the Trace Amigos, and then from there I'll be on Pin TV.
She's still going to come on at
Yep,
10:05 tonight.
yep, I
Um,
think so.
and what time's Gold Sniper Farmer? 105.
No, 105 would be. So I'll post them. I'll post them one right after
On
another so that
But where are you going to post in that shift for the ones that don't know?
on my community page.
Ah,
I
okay.
use it as a true community board. I really do. I try to share people out. I post a prayer 3 times a week. So if you're ever in need of prayer, you can check there.
Yeah. And shift did post one yesterday for the week, so if you didn't read it yet, go check it out. That'll get you going for the week. For you that
Well,
had yesterday
at least
off.
till Wednesday, because I usually drop one on Wednesday and then I'll drop another one on Friday to begin the weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
I try to space them out unless I really need the prayer myself, and then I put it in there just because I needed to do it.
Uh-huh.
So yep.
Okay, and I'm going to hit a subject yet we haven't hit in a while. What are you cooking
What's
for
that?
dinner tonight? Because we haven't seen no food porn lately.
What am I cooking for dinner tonight? It's Taco Tuesday. I'm making a taco hot dish. Yep, yep, yep.
Ah, I think I'm going to make tuna. Haven't had tuna in a while. Yeah. Cut me some green onions and add them in there. And num, 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 num. No, not tuna casserole. No, 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 no. I'm saving my noodles. But
Yeah, regular time for Tin B. Regular time.
yeah, 10:05 Central, 11:05 Eastern, and whatever it is on the Western side. Sorry, but
And 8:05 Pacific.
later this week it is going to be National California Day for y'all that love and live in the state of California. But I'm not going to tell you what day it is.
You'll
And,
have to watch his
yeah,
videos.
yeah, and there's some national stuff coming up. Let me look. Because some of these, yeah, I'll be like, ooh, yummy.
That does sound good, Rubbernecker.
Yeah, on Thursday is California Day. But the one I'm excited about, it's National Chili Day also and National Margarita Day. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. But better yet, let's see what tomorrow brings.
Exactly.
What are we having on Women's Wednesday? It's National Sticky Bun Day.
Oh, wow. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Yum.
Yeah. And the pictures I saw, I'm like, oh my God, that looks good. But
West Texas Packard says it's supposed to hit 81 in Odessa.
yeah. If y'all are going grocery shopping this week, make sure you pick up some bananas and let them sit out and start browning a little bit. Because on Saturday is National Banana Bread Day. Make a loaf of banana bread.
Ooh,
Yeah. Oh, wait, no,
yum.
that's on Friday. I'm sorry, I got the. But on Saturday, there's only one item, which I was really shocked. I haven't seen a one item thing. Normally it's two or more. On Saturday, it's National Tortilla Chip Day. And if you don't know how to make tortillas or tortilla chips, you should look up the recipes. Pretty easy to actually make. Because, you may want to make some chips and salsa, and, when the power goes out, you can still make them. And for you New Englanders, what day is this? The 25th, which is Sunday. You ready? National Clam Chowder Day. Ooh, if y'all like chowder. But I'm not giving you all of them. I'm just giving you a couple of them. Yep, just make sure when you get those farm fresh eggs, don't wash them and don't put them in the refrigerator. Only wash them when you're going to use them.
Exactly.
If you put them in the fridge, you better wash them and then put them back in the fridge again. Once in the fridge, they got to stay in the fridge.
Yep.
So, but let's see. You said tacos. They're going to be chicken tacos, fish tacos, beef tacos.
Oh, it's a taco hot dish. Take, corn chips, you put them on the bottom, and then your taco meat, and then cheese. It's kind of like making a lasagna.
Oh,
You
okay.
layer it.
Ah.
Yep. And then you bake it. Oh, it's so yummy.
Oh, you should make the seven bean.
And I put jalapenos in there and some refried beans in there. Yep.
Oh,
so
that's
it's like
it.
I said,
You're hurting me now.
It's kind of a layered thing.
You're a meanie now.
Why?
Because I can't have jalapenos. I take that out of my diet. And you're
Sorry.
mentioning jalapenos. Oh,
Sorry.
man. Yeah, no, you did that on purpose. That's
No, I
it.
didn't.
Yeah. That's it. I think I'm going to raid your freaking Women's Wednesday tomorrow, which is 11 o'clock, 11:30 Central.
Yep, you can rate it.
Yeah.
You'll be more than welcomed up, believe me.
Yeah. But I won't go up on panel. I'm just going to heckle from chat. See how many times Tim can 10-second me out in chat while she's holding her stream in an hour. Because her streams are only an hour. So how many 10-second timeouts would that be?
The thing is, Trust, I think you're a managing moderator. No one can time you out.
You're not supposed to say anything. Oh, man. All right. Oh, well, I tried.
Just saying. Hey, you know how
Chelsea's
it is.
going to go, nana, nana, boo, boo. But no, I can't do that. You gave away the secret.
Oh, darn. Sorry.
Yeah, B. Mitch, if you
haven't...
Yeah, you buy the farm. If you get the farm fresh eggs, and you have not put them in the refrigerator, do not put them in the refrigerator. Leave them out on the counter.
Yeah, do not.
Do not wash them.
Just don't wash them.
Yep, just put them in a bowl,
don't wash
whatever.
Them, leave them out.
Yep, just wash them when you're going to use them. But
I don't know if you've ever seen those baskets that are like the mesh baskets or the chain baskets. I just put my eggs in them.
Yep. But if you did accidentally put them in the fridge, yeah, because you could have it done like Schiff had it done once to her. She had the eggs out, and somebody put them in the refrigerator, not knowing better.
Yep.
So she had to turn on and wash them and put them back in the fridge, and those were I won't say ruined, but yeah, kind of ruined because yeah, farm fresh eggs. You
Be
don't put 'em in.
Charming's right. If you've
Huh.
washed them and you don't use them, you need to put them in the fridge. And if you put them in the fridge, they have to go back in the fridge. Yep. But if you get them straight from a farmer where they have not been refrigerated and they've written the dates on the eggs,
Yep.
then like mine do, they literally write the date they were collected on the egg.
Yep.
Then you do not have to. And those eggs last a lot longer than you think they do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, but anyway, my dear, I think I need to go get on the stick here this morning. So while
On
I
the
while I
stick, huh?
still have energy, yeah, before I might need to nap before some of these
Oh, okay.
streams.
Well, I could have sworn you said stick. It's like, what kind of stick are you getting on? I
I'm
mean,
getting on my broomstick. If you really want to know.
okay. All right. Well, before Shift says anything, remember, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them. Even if you really don't want to talk to them, still tell them you love them. Slap the back of the head and go, hey, you big lug, I love you. Pap. You know? You don't want to live
Yep.
with regret if something happens in 5 minutes or 24 hours. And yeah, I'll send it over to Shift.
Stay blessed, not stressed, guys. Smile at somebody. You never know how it'll change their day. And yes, I'm always going to remind you, check on your neighbors, whether they're old or otherwise. If you haven't seen a neighbor in a few days, check on them.
Yeah. Because you wait too long, you might get a funky smell, and you don't want to freaking check on them at that point. No.
Exactly.
Thanks, Shift, and yeah, I'll see you on Women's Wednesday tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream in the morning or not. It just depends how I feel, how much I get done today. But yeah, so Shift's going to dominate Women's Wednesday tomorrow. I don't know. I might just give y'all a break. But if you want me to go live, just put a comment on this video on the restream, and if I get enough, then I'll go live before the Shift Kicker Women's Wednesday show. So that's up to y'all. Thank you for being here. Without y'all, we couldn't be here. We love you. Any last words?
And have a great day. And if it's nice out, go get some sunshine.
Vitamin D.
Yes.